Back. Trying to hold that note until the game capture worked. Luckily, it didn't take too long. Could have been holding it forever. My name is Too Many Riffs, and we're back. Playing some Fruit Fantasy 44. Yeah, not a very good one. This is only the third stream and I'm running out of these things. This is only the first time that I've actually tried, so yeah, maybe I should just not try. That might help. But yeah, we're back. Playing some more Final Fantasy. I'm probably sitting in a queue of 40 people. Oh, yeah, there you go, 40 people. 43. 43 peeps. Look at all these people. I wonder what the server cap is. I'm actually curious about that. It's got to be at least 44 people. At least, right? But yeah, so there we go. There we go. Back to the underground town, yeah. Or not really town, it's a base. It's like the garrison-ish. No, well, minus any sort of interacting. You got this little, like, supposed to be light from either that or rocks. I don't know if it's supposed to be, like, light shining down from, like, above or what. You got a couple of it. So I'm guessing it's just rock formations. But, you know, sure. The stubborn remainder. Words are hard. Hi, how's it going? Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. And now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hien, or Hien, is it? Hien. Yeah, it's Hien, right? Should know this. Like, I just, like, heard that name like 40 times last night. Commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be for both of our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me to learn the truth of her heart? Sure. Let us do this together, Fiona. Let us go among the people and... Yes, let us go among the people and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gogetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. Kind of weird, in my opinion. Like, shouldn't she be kind of renowned? She was kind of, like, somewhat important. Yeah, and then Lise just appears and is like, Sup, I'm gonna join you too. I want to see if they have a Denny's. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective. Yeah, the perspective of someone who's never been here. Nemai is not far, I say we begin there. I'm actually kind of sort of thinking of race changing. I'm thinking of a few things. I have actually a level 4 character on another server with multiple like level 40 jobs, and I'm thinking of bringing her over as well. And I'm thinking of race changing because I like Lalafell, but I just kind of feel, you know, change could be in order. Short's fun. I always play the short class, though. Where are we going? Was this always broken and I just didn't pay attention to it last night? And she's just gonna, like, stand there? She's still admiring the broken aetherite crystal? And then you got this guy just over here, like, I don't know about you, any of you guys, but I don't do this in my spare time. Can't remember the last time I did a push-up. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I should do more push-ups. This guy clearly does thousands a day. Because that's what he's programmed to do. Where are we supposed to even fucking go? Oh, over here, okay. Hi, I would like to leave. Yes, I'm exiting the House of the Fierce. What's this exactly? Is this supposed to be for like a boat or something like that? Like, what's the tie-up for? It's controlling down, right? Yep, controlling down to dive. Or controlling space to dive. What am I even thinking? I don't think it was... Yeah. I should pay more attention... Well, yeah. I'm not in... I don't know anything about that type of thing, so yeah. I'm not afraid to admit I have no fucking clue why these things are just hanging. Maybe they're to help people get up. Like if you're drowning or something. Or maybe they're like letters. I don't know. I care too much. Okay. Alrighty then. So we are... I love how it acts like it's above ground. Right? Or at least on the map it looks like it is. I should mount up. I have the ability to mount up. But yeah, I'm just kind of feeling a race change just because this character is like... Since launch. Something different, right? Something unusual. I don't really know what I would do. I don't want to be a cat girl. And the bunny girls are too tall. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see that you two put thought into your garments. Oh, yeah, okay. Given the covert nature of our activities, yeah, I totally put thought into our garments. It's whatever is highest gear score. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. Okay. I'm wearing machinist gear. Come on. We shall pose as traveling merchants. Yeah, I get to be the leader, and we as her assistants. Are there any objections? Yeah, I know what I'm doing as a merchant. I will, yeah, that doesn't make sense if you think about it. I'm nitpicky here, but we showed up with Buddy, and Buddy was, like, turned away as, like... And I'm gonna call him an outcast. He's not an outcast. He's a fugitive. There we go. Fugitive. So, we were with him, so anyone who saw him might recognize Lise and I. Right? Makes no sense. It was just like the same day ago. I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then without further ado, let us begin. Yep. Look at me and my totally, don't have a gun on my back merchant gear. Gather information. Hey, random girl standing. Weren't you the one? Yeah, see. Right there. I'm sure they see so many Lalafell that they're just like inundated with, oh, you're like the 15th Lalafell I've seen this hour. All the tourism. Warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials never sealed their borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only been made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack a great deal many things. It was not much better before, true, but it's only gotten worse. What if they want to buy something from me? Just a question. This is not really thought out well, right? I get why the developers thought this out, because, it's just a hastily came together plan, and it really isn't, smart. But the characters didn't think it over. That's what I'm nitpicking here. You, a merchant, forgive me my skepticism, but you strike me less as a woman of commerce and more of a common sellsword. I guess I have a sword. Who? Sure. That does little to assuage my doubts, and if anything, makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Damn. I tried. Oh, I gotta try again? Just give my best smile. I'm just gonna be like... Oh yeah, and it worked. The thing that makes no sense worked. Stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me for my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. We remain to know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send us soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Well, yeah, do you want to die or just follow, right? It's not like they can actually rebel. Ours is a difficult life with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I nor anyone else here can afford it. Oh, come on. I have, rocks. Look at my inventory. I have... You can buy this mutton loin. It sells for 1 gil. What about the beast skin blood? You want that? Anyone want that? Come on, you know you want that. Animal hides. They're always useful. Come on. Come on, take my bat wings. You can't get the Kate Sith, though. I'm using it right now so no one else can. Oh, that too. That's another minion that I just haven't, for whatever reason, used. But there you go, mole loaf. Who wants some mole loaf? Sounds tasty. There's another one. Oh, I've already acquired it. Oh, I'm so happy the game gave it to me again. Ooh, die. I didn't know this game had a dying system. Ooh, a dungeon master. I want to be a dungeon master. Traveling merchant with meat, perchance? Bah, better not to know when I have so little coin. I just went through. I have meat. I got all the meat you could ever want. Oh, fuck, I'm terrible. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not, Lupin? Surely you have been long, and blah else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with each passing day, as others will tell you. Like, this isn't very good information. Right? Anyone else? There's a Falcon Punch over there. Gotta be some. There's one more person I'm missing, and it's like within this little thing. We can go up here. Yeah. Miyama. Miyama? Is that how you'd pronounce that name? Oh, I thought that was going to be a female. It seemed like a female name. I don't know Japanese names, so... yeah. Foreign peddlers in Namai? Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Yeah, well, this would be kind of stupid. Like... Saying that, I know of no village that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzon. Have they not all died in battle or in the purges? There is in the domain enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairy Moon gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. Yeah, it's the Dairy Moon. I don't know how they want you to pronounce that. Yeah, I'm definitely having fun. I'm definitely having fun with this game. Like, it's something I didn't expect to enjoy as much as I am. But yeah, the whole race change. I may do that this week. I may do that. Next stream, you may see a Fiona that is different. What have you learned? Lise and I encountered much of the same. We have been pushed beyond the brink. Expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hein to return, and without him... You can complete the quest without him. Let's see, gloves. Those are always nice. Which one? I'm probably gonna take the Rogue Ninja one. I'm actually thinking a stream sometime next week. Just go back and start playing that. I'd like to do a decent amount of this first, though. Let us not. Yeah, and Bunny just kind of jumps down. Bull in a china shop. Let us not yet lose hope, though the situation in Namai is bleak. Mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lise and I will look for farmers in the paddles to the east. Paddies to the east. Rice paddies to the east. I know what paddies are. I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given into despair. Well, yeah, there's like 3 people in a resistance movement. Like... Right? 3 people is not everyone. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we're going all the way down there? Well, luckily I have a chocobo. Chocobo! You discover a new location. It is empty. Ooh, they got fog. They got rhino beetle. No thanks, bud. I'm just gonna like go around you. I don't want to play with the rhino beetle. Ooh. You're pretty. This is not where I need to go yet, but you're pretty. That's obviously gonna be a location for a quest later, because she's just standing there. She's probably talking to someone right now. Just saying. It's gonna be combat. Traveling merchant, but I can murder caterpillars. Don't mind me, little... No, she's not a little girl. She's at least teenage. Might not even be a... Yeah, I guess it's a girl. I don't know. Headshot! Thank you, thank you, thank you! If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. Yeah, those caterpillars would have, like... climbed all up her. Is that it? That it? What am I doing out here? Oh, I'm looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. Dark? Is it a female or... It's a boy. That looks boyish. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Seriously? Buddy can't even get flowers? Freaking kids these days. Some people's children. Oh, my parents died. You gotta get me flowers for their graves. I don't even know you. Right? Like, hi, I just let... What's the song? Hi, I just met you. Get me flowers, maybe. Had the one golden carnation in all the land. Ooh, another hungry caterpillar. Luckily, I can murder. And he's dead. Freaking jerk. Taking my flowers. Rhino beetle. Luckily, I'm higher level than all these creatures. I'm probably only gonna end up being like level 71 by the time I'm done this. Right? Because these mobs are all level 64. Yay! Zombie! Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Here, I got you dandelions. The tooltip kind of looks like dandelions. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, miss. That's twice you've saved me now. I'll be here all week. Well, if you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me. I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the woman who showed me such kindness. I thought they were dead. You buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. I'll show you as I run away and disappear. Over here. Over here. David Chocobo, come back. I need David Chocobo. I think I can go around. I hope I can go around. Oh, it's up. Up. How do I get over there? Like there? I'd probably have to go around. That'd be my guess. Caught. Caught on the rock. Not the rock. Okay. Oh yeah, it's just up over. Okay. It's not that hard. It looks like they only have a delivery Moogle in this whole town. Right? Well, they got a chocobo and repairs. It's not a very good town. Oh, yeah. I knew I was going the right way. Manazuru? Okay. Ooh, what's that? What's that Stargate thing over there? Oh, of course there's fog. There's always got to be fog, so you can't see. Oh, it's a giant wall with 3 holes in it. That seems like a giant waste of money. Like, I know there's, like, defensive structures in the holes, but that seems like a giant waste of money to power that. Right? Over here... Is it up still? The fuck? Where did they bury their parents? Come on. Ooh, it's Sneak Clap. Ooh, what's over here? Ooh, wind current. Yay! Wind current. Wind current. Wind current. I got a wind current. If you get all of those in a zone, you can fly. That's why it matters. We're here. Just give me the moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. I guess it's a nice view. We love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Are you there, Azami? What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters, brother. She even helped me pick flowers for mother and father. Go back to the village now. He's mad. He's the one who, like, told us to get out of the village. So he clearly knows who I am. You're scaring me. I said go, stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you, but this changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. And I'll keep asking you until you fucking get out of here, you stupid Lalafell. But I won't listen, because I'm a Lalafell. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that. But it's too dangerous for you to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. Is that really what you want? Or are you just a wimp? How many times do I have to tell you? If they find you here, we're the ones they'll punish. and it'll be 1,000 times worse than before. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Cain. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. These soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground begging for mercy. They made us denounce my father and mother. Call them fools, call them traitors. Say they deserve to die. Ouch. I heard them laugh, but dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear that what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And they'll have to dig another grave if I'm lucky. Whatever you came to do here, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. And this is all we got. So please, don't take it from us. Dark story. Okay, so we are going back to Yagiri. Okay. And she moved. She's just over here. Then again, she was looking in the rice paddy, so. We got Buddy Sneak Clap over there. How far of a drop is it? Yeah, I can do that. You are come at a good time, but we recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? The two people I talked to weren't really good to help. I was not aware of these events. The boy Issa, he told you all of this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down, and they're probably showing up right now. Forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lauren Hien have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. And ninja stuff, because we're going to be leveling that soon. A new ruby tithe. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... And people are going to show up. Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. Yeah, because they know who we are, right? Just behind this building? No one will see us. It's not even behind it. Oh yeah, it is behind the building. The fuck is that ugly ass carriage?
Imperials.
I don't see any. Oh, that guy? Oh, those guys. You know they're evil because they're wearing all black. I love his fireman helmet. That's what at the top of it looks like, right?
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now!
It's so nice. Such a nice person. So friendly. So...
Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces.
He picked a fight.
This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
Random dude. Yeah, non-important people first.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry, I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
And they didn't even notice. Like,
There's no telling
those
what
two
might
were
happen to those
clearly
people.
within plain
We have
sight.
to help them. And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me?
Clearly it's a video game and I don't have another option.
Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight.
Soon enough, Lise. Soon
You're
enough.
just a dancer.
For now,
You
we
can't really
must proceed
fight.
with caution.
I know that. I do. It's just when I saw them rounding those people up. Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Alrighty then. And we gotta... Get your silly thing out of the way. Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. Clearly, obviously. With me, we must hurry. We must hurry. I'm gonna run so fast that I go far ahead of you. Hurry to what location? Oh, over there. Okay. Up there. Up there and over. This area is a little bit kind of like... yeah, it's just over here. It should be easy. Okay, so we're... Yeah, okay. Just in the middle of this little thing. Yep. Where we met the girl. Gary! Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Oh, but needless violence is my middle name. Here, it's a shinobi's tool, for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, yeah, that's kind of important to be familiar with something like that. You are a veteran warrior, and I'm sure it'll come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. Well... Yeah, we're gonna snipe them from this far away. Headshot. Boom! There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. Search your surroundings for the Imperial soldier. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the soldier and use the blowgun with the mouse button. Okay. Where is he? I don't even see a soldier. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Right in the bum. Got you in the bum. Hit the Imperial in the bum with the dart. He's not wearing thick armor, right? Like, it looks like he's wearing something that would be a lot, like, thicker than a dart. Well done. Now give me your map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Yep, you've, done this once, so let's just go ham. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Where am I going? Over here? This is over here? Yeah, over there. Here we are. Sit on the other side of the river. Don't know about you, but this is not the other side of a river. Other side of the road. Oh, I gotta like one-shot these guys and then do it. Get wrecked, son. Get rickety wrecked. Thank God these darts go straight. They don't actually dip. Right? Physics. The physics work so well in this game. Right in the side. Last Imperial soldier crumples to the ground, asleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin. What's that? Why is that, like, surrounding him? And, like, fire shit. There's a fate. The Long and Rhino Road. I appreciate that. That is a dad joke. That is, or a dad reference, whatever you want to call it. But it's not a bad joke. The Long and Rhino Road. Oh wow, they disappeared. Realism, right? I'm just gonna walk across the water. Yeah. Okay, that makes no sense. They got boats and everything like that, and I don't know if the boats could go over this. Because it's so shallow, right? I think even if you put 2 people in that little fishing boat right there, the canoe, I think it would run aground here. That's what I was kind of looking at. What are you? It looks like a betta fish. A giant betta fish type thing. I know it's not. You don't need to tell me I'm wrong. And you're a tree dude. You're Groot. Ooh, a crater. Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 Excellent work. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south. Flu minis? Once it was the base of operations for the Garlean occupation, until 10 or so years ago when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. Spies 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. On this very hill should afford you a clear shot. I will go up the hill. It's not really a hill. It is a mound made by shrapnel and bombs and stuff, right? Like, clearly does not look natural. I could be wrong. I'm no geologist. Okay, so there's a Duty McDuderson over here. Hello, Duty McDuderson. Sleep. Oh, lucky that. What was that? Oh, I wonder. You can sleep too. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. Luckily, there's only 2 people. 2 sentries slumber side by side, in sleeping beds, sucking their thumbs with their blankies. No others appear to be forthcoming. We're gonna get caught. I guarantee you we're gonna get caught. It's just gonna be one of those things. Where was this? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Because I'm like, shouldn't I have, like, incapacitated buddies over there? We gotta go talk to Yuri. Yuri. Fine work. You have a gift of the ways of the shinobi. Cool. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. They're sleeping. Sleeping. That's what's become of them. Oh, the villagers. I'm fucking dumb. I was thinking the people we just shot with blow darts. Over here. And no one questioned it? No one questioned it, right? There's got to be like 500 other guards over here, but no one questioned it. Just two people, like, sleeping on the job, in the army. It's not very comfortable on these rocks, too, because there's rocks on the ground, clearly. Makes no sense. Oh, there they are. Sir, the Anne from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good, I will address them personally. You will dress them personally. Attention, shortly you will all be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and What? They're just, like, getting random villagers to, like, repair their weapons and shit? That sounds totally, like, stupid, right? Here's a gun, clean it, you don't know how. Have fun. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. Don't expect it to work well, though. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I'm needed at the castle. I will point. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Clearly, they don't know what they're doing. Once they are taken to the other facility, it'll be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. Yay, we get to murder! Sure. Because we don't have a rogue ninja thing. A rogue ninja. There's a ninja, and then there's a rogue ninja. Is in her element. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I don't understand when video games are like, we're gonna, like, take a word that doesn't need to be changed and add a few letters to make it sound different or look different. Like alarm. Why does there need to be a U in this game for alarm? I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. So, I'm just standing here? What am I supposed to do? Over here? I guess I go over here. Probably gonna be shooting things with a blowgun. Right? Blowgun. Blow, 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 blowgun. Blow, 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 blow. What is that? Oh, it's a group, dude. Okay. Yep. For mercy you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yuri is waiting. That was quick. That wasn't, video game nonsense at all, right? Oh, wow, well, that's why it was quick. She just walked over here. Ooh, spindly soldier. Strapping soldier. Stocky soldier. And they're dead. She killed 3 guys. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? The outside is We're outside right now. We're not indoors. That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon wake. However, the others are too close in the to the villagers, and incapacitating them as I did these is far too risky. Unfortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have to pick your uniforms. You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest. Well, yeah, they're uniforms. Well, I'm a midget, so I'll take the midget uniform. More or less. With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of their clothes, leaving them naked. You've chosen one to your liking then. Yeah. I had to make sure it had pink and green straps on. Shall hide these ones where no one will find them. You're taking these guys' clothes off too? Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms in case the items in your possession are not to your liking. Yeah, like, I need 16 uniforms. Let's just get this done and over with. This Kabuto and Teko should match the... Not even gonna try finishing that sentence. There's like 5 words there that are in Japanese. And with that, you have a full set. I'm sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You'll need to give the soldiers guarding the villagers a proper Imperial Salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. Do I have to, like, type out Imperial Salute? Is there, like, emotes? Emotes. I thought there was. Imperial Salute. Oh, well, in uniform... Do I have to... What's this? Okay, so... Actually, what I should do... I will save this, that way I can, like, I don't have to, like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's, like, literally one thing that it wants me to change. And it's, like, same stats. Yeah, it's the exact same stats. Oh, wrong one. How do I create a new gear set? Okay. That way I can just re-equip it really quickly. No belts. Choka. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I have everything I need. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you, Tokan. Tao Quan. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind. But I thought the others would be gone longer. Changing of the guard, is it? About bloody time. Look at these on. Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. And they're gonna be dead back over there. Or not really dead, just incapacitated. I went too far. I went too far. I was too busy saying I need to move. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. Thank God they only had 5 people in this whole area to guard. We can dispose of that accursed uniform. It's time to guide the villagers to freedom. But I like it. It's fashionable. I guess I'll change. I'm being forced to. Now, once they realize that these people are all gone, they just go back and beat the shit out of them, right? This actually makes no sense story-wise.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
Clearly, they'll know they ran.
To
Like,
stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live. Or has that too been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost, our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
Yep, that's all he needed to say, right? Ooh, mount speed is increased. Cool. Daughter of the Deep. Okay, we at least got that. Cool. Apologies. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts, they still... Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It's not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. 10 to the last 2 I put asleep. I shall see to the others. I shall see to the others. Definitely a good story. Definitely, like... Yeah. Even though, like, I kind of dropped into the middle of it, because I was... level 62 stuff, and then I just kind of, like... didn't play for, like, 4 years. So, I don't remember a lot of the stuff. It's still, like, getting back into the swing of things. It's a good story. Over here. Am I just, like, picking up someone 5 times my size? Mother? Is that you? Mommy? Why would my mommy be at an Imperial base? Is she here to bring me... Did anyone else see that? There was a horse that just ran. Weird. Weird. Where we're putting them over here. Thank God they won't remember where they were when they fell asleep. I wanna go home. You know, because that's what I'd be saying when I'm dreaming of whatever. I don't want to fight those guys. What even is that? It's like an extremely thin, like, demon shadow kitty. Gary! Over here? Oh, yeah, I guess I can make it. Yeah. Gary! Why are you talking to Falcon Punch? Punch! Look at that high resolution water.
Forgive me for making you search.
Forgive me, mute Lalafell.
It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
In the bubble?
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father.
Oh yeah, they're recalling that. That's cool.
They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits.
I was wondering when they
After a
would
time,
recall that.
My skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kyan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gozetsu. Good men all. Brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them, and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger. Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
Sure.
That you remain resolute even in the face of everything we have seen. It heartens me more than you know.
Video game's not going to give you the option to say, well, we should just give up and go home. Yeah. Someone got
An
spotted.
Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the...
I'm just gonna stand there. Don't worry about me. Random Lalafell girl and with weapons and armor is not gonna be weird at all. Where are we going? All the way back to... Oh yeah, you can't really attune at that either, right? It's destroyed. 10 out of 10. I'm sure that's going to be a plot point in the future. Restoring it, right? We gotta go back over here, right? Something smells. Over here? Over here, yeah, over here. Chocobo, we don't need the Imperial Salute. Oh yeah, that's so much faster. You got that mount speed increase, that is awesome. It's only in this zone though, but it's better than nothing. Wink. Dive. Okay. Just back over here. And out of the water. Let us in, let us in. Come, come, we must tell the others of this airship, or hear what they know of it.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others. Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Oh, convenient.
I suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
Monkeys.
We know his strengths.
Eat a bunch of
Prodigious
monkeys.
swordsman
Throw
trained
them
from
all out.
childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom.
Yeah, like, he dies here, they're just gonna only make their presence even worse, because obviously then there's a resistance, right?
Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
I should have kept some of that blow dart stuff and just shot her as she tried to run away, and this would have, you know, worked out well. Ninja stuff. Path of no return. All warriors must choose their own path, as Goyetsu well knows. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those at least are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. I was expecting the game to give me like a path choice. And be like, you could either run after Crazy Chick or not. She's not crazy. Her reasons make sense, but I'm just calling her Crazy Chick. You're Geary. Falcon Punch! Falcon Punch! And out of the water. Ooh, it's Fukada. Where is... It's over there. Yay, at least we got the mount speed increase. Does it say how far? Oh, no, it just says mounted. Summon D4th your black D Chocobo. Okay. Did Goyitsu send you to stop me? And you came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yoyitsu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. Kami would not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him. I will. I think she's gonna get caught. Sure. Or die trying. You understand the risks. Forgive me, of course you do. Mayhap better than I. It's a video game though, so we will succeed. But are you sure? Does not give me the option to say no. Thank you, thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yazuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard two rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Oh, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends, and they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to. See, I knew it. No, go away. Go away. I don't want the Imperial Salute. Kuza Manor, where are... Oh, wow. We get to go far, far away. We can run up the rough slopes. Alrighty then, so... Clearly have to go across the water. Clearly. Where's the place we can just easily bend across? Wonder if we'll get dismounted. Nope. 10 out of 10. Okay, so we get to go to the town, I guess? There's a bunch of Imperials, though. All those weird Imperials with, like, the giant butter knives and stuff like that. That. Ooh, another one. Cool. Give me your Aether Current power. Ooh, thank God those guys are. This guy's just literally standing, staring at like ruins. It's destroyed. It's destroyed. 2 out of 10. Is there an easy way I can just? Yeah, there's an easy way to just run across on them out. 10 out of 10. Okay, so we could just run across the beach here. And probably would be the safest route. There's probably not going to be too many people. Ooh, look at that guy. Statue of like a Jedi looking motherfucker with like a vase on his head. Someone should go get their boat. It's in the middle of the water. No one's in it. Okay. Well, we. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. One that will clearly not end in disaster. The time between the seconds. You mean milliseconds? Xenos' itinerary is as follows. We will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. We'll then continue onto these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Okay, so over there. Okay. Yeah, let's go running, let's go Falcon Punch! Yeah, such a suitable hiding place. No one will ever think of, like, putting a guard over here. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Not really. There's no way where to run. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. Would, mud. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if it all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means we will have a 2-on-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Level 66? Ugh.
He comes.
That's what she said. gonna get captured.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Gonna get caught and killed. Gonna get caught and killed.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Blah. You can't attack the others. Right? It's not letting me attack the others. I got, yeah, there's no way. There's...
This day you die! Leave this to me.
You can't attack them.
All right. Let us put you to the proof.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run!
Oh, that's just gonna be a base tank that.
Give me something to remember.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna be meant to kill this guy.
Run, beast, run!
Oh, and face taking.
Don't stop now. I see.
Yep.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
It's Arthas.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world, live!
Not smart.
You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you Imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
Go, now! Guzetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop!
Stop them.
My lord?
I don't think we were fellow gods. I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I am heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphanode. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently waiting your gratitude. Oh, he's finally out of the city? Should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. I had no choice. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. Squadron, as per you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Ooh, an Aether Current. And sushi! Can you believe it? You faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You have no idea what this means to us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Like, one wounded? They didn't heal her, they healed me, but not her. Bink. Over here. How are you feeling after fighting that demon? I can only imagine. Suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us, the shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
I just smile because I'm mute. Talking's overrated.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have
3.5 seconds. How could they
signaled our
retaliate?
intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
Suck up. Right? She could have just said brother.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded.
For now, right? For now. They're gonna come back very shortly.
That being the case, a popular uprising spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Oh, why is she holding her hand like that? Speak with your comrades. I will be traveling to the Azim Steppe. Found Lord Hien once before. I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom we put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked upon his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me, and then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. Like why my voice is dropping. Why does it burn when I pee? The beloved king, returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlaine or Ulda, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Fiona, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugani. Dealing with this troublesome Aetherite, I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. You will be joining us? Yay, I get to go somewhere else than Rainland. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Domain Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we shall be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many moms to travel before we reach reunion. Is that what it's called? Wait, don't leave yet. I've only talked to you twice, and the other 2 times, you know, I was kind of a jerk. But, you know, here, take these for the road. It's a simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. Don't help us waiting too long. Yay, I got another win thing. Another win thing. Another win thing. Meanwhile, in the Keep of Doma Castle.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma. Such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
He's so friendly. But he still has that ugly band-aid on his face.
That was uncalled for.
Oh. Ouch.
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
He's pretty eager for someone who gets like thrown 15 feet in the air from just a slap.
Place.
I just disconnected?
When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. this be the work of the Earth, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Who is he? Is my internet going crazy? It's funny because I'm not dropping any frames. I just kind of disconnected for a second. I'm actually curious. Give me a second. I'm curious how YouTube handles that. Like, what I'm curious is, does it, like, make another video, like, on Twitch? Nope, nope, nope. Same video. Same video. Okay. It says stream's healthy, so, yeah. Kind of weird that it does that. Because I don't have any problems, so... Yeah, my internet's having problems. I'm watching the stream play back right now, and it is like... It is Problem City. Been going good for so long. What is wrong with the internet? Because like I said, I'm not dropping anything. That's the weird thing, is that... Is it like a YouTube issue, or is this like... Yeah. Oh, I gotta accept the quick. If y'all are ready, let's just depart for a reunion in the Azim Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast past Asari. Okay. Ooh, question marks. Okay, so we just go over there. It's not hard. Alright, Ruby C. Ruby C, Ruby do. I bet you will. I'm gone. They're gonna get attacked. Or something bad's gonna happen. Because that's another cliche thing that always happens in these types of stories. Kitty! So many kitties just doing nothing and being kitties. The Ruby Sea. East Orchard Coastline. Where are we going now? Oh, just over here. From here we will turn north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the steppe. Lise and Goyetsu have already gone on ahead. We should carry on as well. Okay, so... She's just standing there. Lise went on ahead 5 steps and just stood there. Yeah, I think it was the YouTube, because I didn't get anything on my end. I don't know if they're doing stuff. Phone call. I guess it's a step.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, In search of him.
But he was gone. He decided to fly to Detroit and watch our Red Wings game. I give you the Azim Steppe, though I should say this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much further. She said come. Gotta be Reunion right over there. Westeri warrior? What are these guys? Oh, they're just like elves. I think. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. This is where we begin our search for Lord Hien. Ooh, a gun blade. I'd rather have a blade gun. Ooh, a dancer weapon. I'll probably do that, because dancer's more interesting to me. I'll probably end up leveling that sooner or later. Danser. The la danse. When last I spork with... Spork. When last we sporked... It's like spooning, but you poke each other. Or one pokes the other. Because sporks have pokey. When last I spoke with John Lord Hien. Yep. Wow, I am fucking terrible at reading. He said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas... Hey, Yagiri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Azala here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim Steppe has been home to nomadic tribes of Azala since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and although they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts, determined through ritual combat. Funny. They're so busy fighting each other. You'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the steppe with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed? Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zala warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thick and the weather is unforgiving. Zala found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot to learn later. I mean, we're meant to be looking for Hain. Heen. Hoon. Hoony boony 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 boony. People from many tribes gather in Reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn of something of value here. Let us take our inquiry separately. Fiona, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? We'll stand and do nothing. Warm our feet by the fire while you do all the work. 'Cause it's a video game and that's what we gotta do. Chambuli! Buzz, fresh buzz. Or booze. Is it booze or buzz? Your choice of lamb or zoe. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, miss? 63 and a half. Ah, Doman. Unless another Zakar is keeping him in her yurt. He's not here, Snort. more fool her if she took a doman for a husband. But enough about domans. Let us speak of booze instead. You cannot come to the Yasm Steppe and not sample this most traditional delicacies of... Have a booze in your hand. Booze, booze. It's either booze or buzz. What fortune you have come hither at this time, freshly slaughtered. Every cut available on request. Organs too, hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages. If you only desire a snack. Doman. Poor meat they make domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. I want the aetherite, give me the aetherite, I want it in my pockets. I want the aetherite, give me the baiter. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection, beloved without the step. Beloved without the step? Come. You seek domans? Then you are come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as many foodstuffs are, they find little favor with those from the south. Now, if it were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall. Yeah, clearly you are, doing great business here, bud. Tons of business. So much business, we're just gonna call you Business Boy from now on. Ooh, look at that fancy horse. I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. You say? You are seeking who? Ah, the Doman. I know of who you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her, I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. With the chat mode and say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase that contains mold. Ask the Zalia in reunion if they're of the mole tribe. Well. Mole. Oh. You'll take me for a mole? It's awesome that they make you do this. I am something, compare me not with the one so weak and lowly. Mole. What about you? Are you mole? Mole. Yes, I am Mole. My name is Citrina. May I help you? Oh, I see. You're looking for Hian in that case. How urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsai, will you buy it? There is but one bundle left. If not, then... I will, though I had not thought to pay such a high price. The bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will sell it to the next apothecary to pass through reunion, and we will each feel fairly treated. Feel fair, but do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. I'm sorry, we must speak of Hien later. I cannot leave reunion without that Kinsai. I don't even know what it is. Dancer? Ant dancer. Either that or it's the Democratic National Convention, because that's what DNC stands for. A season for war. Trina does not usually depend on the kindness of strangers, but will gladly make an exception today. She's gonna need me to get the whisper root. You want to help me? Is that it? I do not know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. Lumbering ones, we must wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper root. Return here when you have finished. Good luck. Go kill things. Sure, I can kill. I can murder. Murder's my middle name. And my last name. These things? They doles. Yeah, it's a dole. Dole. Dolly, dolly, dolly. Dead. Wussy. You're not something. You're something. Dolly, dolly, dolly. Boop, 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 boop. It's a Dezo. I always love when video games like give you creatures that are like clearly like 99% a creature in real life, but then they like give it such a name that's like, you can't pronounce this. Ooh, it's Bad Bunny and Cold Gin. And Sword Art Online avatar. And Sneak Lap's still here too. Sneak Clap's been leveling with us pretty much since I logged in. Welcome back. Have you brought the Whisper Root? Blessed is he who shows such kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kinsai is yours. Gods favor you more than you know. Child, Ugadan rarely have need of such herbs, and my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here, as they guided grandmother, as they guided this woman from the west, as they guide video game people in video games.
Hey. How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Please, it is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second!
Know you to whom you speak? All
It's
people at the
Goku.
step should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors?
Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Love his Goku haircut.
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Clearly.
Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now, grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undyne ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested.
He doesn't want coronavirus.
Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words!
As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
It's like high school. They call each other names until the teacher comes, and then they both walk away like idiots.
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan-San.
Sahan-Sar? Wow, I would...
During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan-San.
San-San? San-San-San-San? Do you have some San-San?
Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but...
She didn't say but.
Never mind that. You see Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
Yeah, Rogue Ninja. We're getting close to 71. It's taken a while, just because obviously this is level 60 content. We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. We got like... just under 2 mil XP to go. That's 5 quests, let's say. Just around. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Domans set much store by honor, And shame, so first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here, he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a few of the markets in the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandfather's mother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our lord and master. And they disappear. So yeah, it's like 4 quests, 5 quests worth of XP. We're getting close. Oh, I went the wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Why are we going... I gotta go up over there? Okay. Up over there. Up over there. Ozbeg. Well... Smack my ass with a hand grenade. I want a flying mount, or be able to mount up. I don't even know if I'm going the right way to get up there. We'll see. Oh boy, look at that drop. How do you get up there? Oh, that's the graveyard. And then there's Buddy McBuddyson over there. Mining a baby behemoth. That's how you get baby behemoths. You gotta mine them from the ground. I always want to keep my eyes peeled for any other currents because it'll kind of help you from, you know, having to go back and find them later because you gotta find them all. It's like, where is that? Is it Mount Card? I'm trying to remember. Achievements. Hunting log, Aether currents. So, like, you need to get all of them in each zone. So. And then you can fly. No, he's just sitting there like a jerk.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected.
You are come sooner. You are English bad.
So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us. blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them?
Look at those pixels on his arm. That texture's not very high res.
You giddy! Go,
Right?
Setsu! And,
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
say no more, you giddy. Say no more.
Ooh, look at that. That's kind of cool in the background there.
I observed how you helped Cyrilla, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude.
They live in a giant bowl, right? They live atop a giant bowl.
There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side.
But there's a but.
So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giddy, I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of a Zayla army.
Bear.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart, I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
She
Looks
just
like it's
jumps
up to
into
us
the air.
then.
Team
It
Rocket
does seem a
away!
bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds and service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule, in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan. After we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell, disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. Stars in the dark. Bow. We don't need... I'll probably do bow. So, you too have heard of the Natum. Great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in a Natum. The lack of president notwithstanding, I think we would have a good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Natum. When they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. We need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to the mole... To the Molo? Where Serena and her people have made camp for the season. Again, why do fantasy places or games need to have names be like totally unlike readable? Like, what's a molo? Mole? Mole? Okay, so we need to somehow get across this dudamajig. There's gotta be a bridge. Yep, there's gotta be a bridge. 100%, 1000%, 1,000,000%. There's gotta be a bridge. There's gotta be a bridge, and we'll cross it. Wait, we don't even need to cross the bridge. What am I even talking about? It's not over there. It's the other side of Reunion. Right? You just kind of follow this around and it'll just be there. I don't know where I'm going. Like, first time here, right? The fun of video games is trying to figure out where everything is. Okay, so we're on the right road now. Regal's Reckoning. The Sea of Blades. The Sea of Regal. Any other either current. What are you, Cthulhu? Hey, Cthulhu. It looks like it should be in the water. I mean, look at that fucker. What are you? You're a purball? A furball? A purball? Why don't you just call it a land squid? A cacodemon. A legged cacodemon. That's what they kind of look like, right? You've ever played Doom? You're like a cacodemon? Like a purple cacodemon with like whiskers? It laughs. It just stands there and laughs. Kind of reminds, and I know this is like absolutely horrible, but from the front when it laughs it reminds me of Elmo. Even though it's totally a different color, right? And it doesn't have eyes. But it just reminds me of a puppet. Yeah, woolly mammoth. Any other currents before I talk to Buddy Buddy? What's that person doing? Fishing, I guess? My friends, give you Mo Ilo, the cartoon of the tribe. Tremlin resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. The mole! The molo! Oh, that place. Yeah, I can understand why they would choose to live in the place with the mammoths and not the, like, weird-ass cacodemon fuckers. And don't get me wrong, they're not that terrifying, but imagine having a little kid and showing a little kid that and being like, hey, does this terrify you? I hope you don't mind that I'm on my mat right now, guys. In, like, the, like, capital of this, like, I'm just like, yep, my dirty bird. My dirty bird, I'm just, like, leaving feathers all over. A sacred place, right? At last, the traveler comes. Depending on what you could have done, could have happened sooner.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hian. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Utun. A G and a D and a G make tune? And an A makes an O sound?
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum, as a warrior of the Maw. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hian, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
No, it's not. It's a video game.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mole, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum.
Yay, it was easy. I didn't have to do 15 trials to prove that I was good enough.
Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
Giggity.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare.
It wasn't my fault.
Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end.
Yeah, that's my thought exactly. Like, what?
Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
We all travel. We're all going somewhere, right? Whether or not it's literal, I'm walking somewhere, or you going somewhere with your life. Everyone's a traveler. Hashtag philosophy. Hashtag nonsense philosophy. Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Nodum. Though I still fear our chances grim, I'm grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mole, there is a trial you... I said... But before we speak of such things, there is another more pressing matter. We must go to the local Denny's and get their eggs and bacon. Because we cannot do the trial without eggs and bacon. Small sword... Yeah, I guess we're going... Guess? I might go conjure. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey into the far reaches of the steppe and confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people, so it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking the strength of body and mind. Therefore, we're all giving you steroids so that you don't have to worry about it. Or food. Yeah, food will help me fight, right? 100%. I'm going to go on a full stomach and do a lot of stuff. That's how that works, right? Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's tent. Therefore, warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it'll take time to prepare. Come back in 15 minutes. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I am sure that the others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbay, Lise? Dorbay? It's probably Dorbay. Baydor. Baydor. As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with the entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this. Gulo Gulo. When your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. If you're into coming at a cook fire. I don't know. You're not supposed to do that in the kitchen. Even babes must earn their keep on the step. Give over the entrails, Serena, and we will bring you a bounty of meat. She just keeps it in her pocket. I kind of like the dragon people race. Or lizard or whatever they are. Like, I kind of like that. I was actually thinking of, like, if I were to race transfer, because I don't want to be a cat girl, and I don't want to be a bunny girl, but I want to be a taller character, of switching to one of these guys, because you can do that. So, I was thinking of that. I kind of like them. They kind of remind me of Draenei in World of Warcraft, but without the hooves, and with scales, instead of being a goat. Word of advice, our quarry is wont to avoid the Zayla and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me, how about we make a game of it? I have 6 bags of entrails in which we may lure out our gula gula. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns with a greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? Of course, you can't say no. It's a video game. And then it is settled. Goyitsa will stand as witness. Let the game begin. Use the entrails. Are you a gula gula? Gula gula. You are my gula gula. Yeah, for some odd reason, certain words always make me think of songs. The watchtowers are still Villa. It seems unlikely that a gula gula would venture this close. Sure. You sense a hostile presence. Ooh. Mata mata. Hakuna matata. Oh, I didn't kill that guy. I thought I killed him. There, he's dead. Murder. These aren't gula gulos. They're turtle dudes. Gula gula. What are those? What is that thing hopping up and down over there? I am very... I want to know. We have legged cacodemons. And now we have... Ooh, look at you. It's a mooshwoo. It's a mooshwoo. It's like a Mulan reference. Like Mulan, Disney wants their name back. I don't care. There's no perfect spot. Ooh, it's a gula gulu. And a Hakuna Matata. Ooh, he's got dirty claws. What do you get, Gula Gulo? Jerk. Yeah, it made me paralyzed. It's a moose woo. Moose woo. So you got like the giant bowl with a palace on top of it, an aetherite crystal. You got a keep with a smaller bowl on top. It looks like there's going to be something over there, right? Because there's a big path. But you can't see it because there's this shit in the way. This area appears to be isolated and far from any other standards, and there may be many gula 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 gula. You want to mula mula gula gula? Come die, Mr. Gulo Gulo. These guys have no help. Die. Gulo Gulo. I don't want to kill Mushu. Okay. Yeah, I should get rid of some of these side quests that I have, because I'm not doing any side quests until I finish up Stormblood. So once I get the other expansion, the next expansion, Shadowbringer. I was trying to, my mind said Stormbringer and I knew it was wrong. So I was like, no, it's Shadowbringer. Once I get to Shadowbringers, then I'll be doing side quests and all that type of stuff. Let's compare. I got 3. You are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything for my... I guess he's better? Well, I'm half the size. With that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mole Mole forthwith, and let us have her present our meat to Serena. Present our meat? Yeah, this little chick's just gonna like plop her weight of food down. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with the traditional Zayla cuisine. Let not its appearance deceive you. It's quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they would have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. It was Georgia. Nobody wants to be in that state. Okay, we get to turn in this quest, and then we'll have like one quest till we level up, right? Yeah, one quest. Yay! My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. Get to it, woman! Get to the kitchen! Ooh, we can get boring. Samurai, I guess. Yeah, samurai, I guess. It will be a little while before the meal is ready, and if you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Doorbell? He has great many responsibilities and would welcome your help, nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. His name is Doorbell now. I am proud of coming up with that. You may find him in the other gear taking stock of our supplies. Doorbell. Doorbell. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cookfire. Gather fuel for the cookfire. Fuel for the cookfires. Trust it will be a good experience for all. For you two, perhaps, seek them in the south across the bridge. Across the bridge? Oh, I gotta go all the way down there? Silly Doorbell. At least there's a convenient bridge placed pretty much exactly where I need to cross. You know. No, we're probably gonna have to kill the cacodemons. It's gonna be like, go kill 6 cacodemons and come back. What up, chick? What's up? And she's wearing... Yeah. Great, so I suppose Doorbell told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck. And keep an eye on the children while you're at it. Eh? She's Canadian, eh? Gather dung. What? Like purple dung? Why are we gonna get poo? I'm not Christopher Robin. Yay, putting poo in my pockets. Oh, video games. I got my pockets full of poo. I got my pockets full of poo. I don't see any more lights. I'm gonna have to venture forth into the poo lands. I got my pockets full of poo. I got my pockets full of poo. There's oh, there are actual kids. So they're having kids collect poo. This is such a weird quest. Because then they're gonna burn it. That's gonna smell horrible. This logic is like... And get my pockets full of poo. I'll do whatever Lise wants me to. Even if it's filling my pockets full of poo. I'm surprised they didn't make this a competition. who can feel their pockets full of dung better. Well, have you found your share yet? I gotta clean my pants, but sure. My pockets were full of it. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Fuck the kids. Fuck the kids. No one needs the kids. Come on. Look how much poo we have. Wow, I'm impressed. We'd gather a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. I didn't know this was a competition. Doorbell will be happy we found enough. Not just Doorbell. Now we can continue making cheese. Poochies? Oh, God. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living in near that forest, but dung works just as well as wood. Is that actually a thing? I heard the mole move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on all of you. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? It's better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat, and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder now. From the heaven comes the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the poo, which nourishes us. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages, and all the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? He talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey, but Ian will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him, to take him back, because his nation is more important. Aww. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place, and the people in it, and maybe the things too. But more than that, it's the history, it's the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children, everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We'll carry it with us, no matter where we go. Whoever, whatever we become, that part remains, that link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine, but it's important to Ian and to me. Some call the mole fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation. Something like that. Something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Doorbell is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? How much poo we covered our pockets in. Is that an enemy? Or, yeah, it's moving around. I was going to say that looks either current-y. Looks pretty either. No, not current-y. They don't move around and there's not so many of them, right? But yeah. And it's not the end of the quest. We gotta talk to Serena. Welcome back. Did you speak with Doorbell? Well, then you'll forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. Milk tea? The meal is almost ready. We should summon Hien and Goyetsu. Oh, look, there's a star blinking.
She needed the rest, to come so far and carry so much.
What about me? My character needs to sleep.
Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha!
Ooh, look at the pink star. The other pink star. Green star.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
I'm just standing there going, I was just peeing in a
There will
bush.
be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Quite right. Which makes me think you should join us next time. I dare say you have a secret or two of your own to share.
Oh, I thought they were far away from the village. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same? Then what better time now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the mole? Which one was I? Gladiator? Samurai, yes. Yay! 71! And actually, we've been going almost 3.5 hours, so I'm going to leave this off here. That's kind of what my goal was. That's why I was kind of doing like the countdown, 3 quests, 2 quests, 1 quest, because, you know, 71's a great place to leave off, and we're going to probably be doing a trial right now. Next quest literally is the trial before the trial. So I'm going to leave this off here. We'll pick this up on Saturday night. I hope you'll join me. Yeah, don't forget to, if you're not subscribed, drop a subscription or subscribe so you know when I'm live. And yeah, I'll be back 8 p.m. Saturday night for more Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you. I'm going to put some music on and we are going to end this off. Thanks for coming out. And